Oh, I feel so good after that. But then parasite. Look what it says about parasite. Parasites, because every time I read this sentence, I think about uncles, aunts, friends, relatives. When I started cutting hair years ago, they were parasitic in nature because they always want something and don't give you nothing in return. People were parasitic. Look what it, parasites. Parasites are plant or animal organisms that live on another living organism, drawing their nourishment from the host organism, you and I, without giving anything in return. That's what a parasite is. So then the book goes on to say plant parasites or fungi, or fungus, such as mold, mildew, rust, yeast, can produce contagious skin disease such as ringworm or phagus. So then we'll read the whole sentence in its entirety and then say ringworm or phagus. Ringworm or phagus. We're talking about a plant parasite. A fungus is a plant parasite. Nail funguses can be contracted through improperly disinfected implements or through moisture trapped under the nails. Enhancements. Nail fungus is chronic and usually localized, but can be spread to other nails and from client to client if implements are not disinfected before and after each use. Generally, treatment is applied directly to the affected area. However, serious cases require a physician's care. Animal parasites are also responsible for contagious diseases and conditions. Itch mites can burrow under the skin, causing itching and inflammation. Have anybody ever heard of pinworms?
No.
Babies, pinworms. They lay the larvae and they're usually around the rectum. They come out at night. You'd have to use a fluorescent light. When I worked in the lab, the technicians, when they brought it, they'll put it on a glass slide, and I used to look at it on the fluorescent light, and there's little larvae eggs, but usually a child. Pinworm is prevalent in children. It comes out of the rectum, and they lay the larvae around the entry into the rectum on kid. And they usually the doctors will take a piece of tape, the technicians, and stick it right on the child's rectum and pull them off and lay them on a slide. Pinworm. But then that would be an animal parasite. But you can look that up. Animal parasites also responsible for contagious diseases and conditions. Itch mites can burrow under the skin, causing itching and inflammation. This contagious disorder is known as scabies and is pictured in figure 4A. And you look at how it burrowed underneath the skin. So then, just like the little fella, the little guy that was getting his hair cut, you know, he was just scratching what appeared to be an itch. It was classic. It was this crust around the center. It was scaled around, was circular in shape, and it was right on his on the fold of his elbow. So ringworm could be anywhere and it can spread. Pediculosis is the technical term for infestation caused by the head or body louse. Neither of these disorders should be treated in the barber shop or school. Clients should be referred to a physician, and any tools, equipment, or seated that may have come in contact with these clients should be thoroughly decontaminated with disinfectants and pediculosis. Well, yesterday, and I'm looking at the parasite on page 67, 4-9. Well, last night I went online and looked at the bed bugs, because every time we look at the news, bed bugs is like really contagious. But I read it, I looked at it, it's round. The body is almost round, look like a tick. It's round and it's brown in color. And then I looked at how not only they ate away at the mat, they had a lot of pictures, and I looked at the bed, and they hide in crevices. They're just excellent with hiding. And then cracks, seams. Usually they attack the host, which is the child, at night in the bed. And then it showed the head, the neck, the back, the arm, and they suck that blood. But then when they suck the blood, the round part even get rounder. and I was looking at those images under the mic. They lay larvae like quick as heck. And then in bed bug, you literally have to have it fumigated.
Right.
You know, to get rid of them, because they're just masters of disguise and hiding. The bed bug, they spread and they go from room to room, so you have to get the whole house if you pick them up. I mean, they just real resilient. Bed bugs are very resilient.